I don't know if you have ever felt the frustration of not being able to communicate what needs to be said. I suspect that you have. After all, you dedicated your life to making tools that do exactly that. Communicate. The person who entered my elevator is Megan Smith, former Chief Technology Officer of the United States and Assistant to the President, serving under Barack Obama. Among many other significant posts, Megan was also previously a vice president at Google, leading new business development for 9 years. What a perfect person to whom I should pitch this project. I teach pastry and baking at Centennial College. We are a culturally diverse body of students and teachers coming from all corners of the earth with a common culinary interest. That interest is to make better food for ourselves, for others, and for our planet. As a whole, we have a majority of students from overseas. These students come with a wide range of English language abilities. I have to admit that I have caught myself a couple of times complaining to my wife about the language abilities of some of my students. Then I realized that I only speak one language, and I have never put myself in a position where I have had to communicate in a foreign language. How brave of my students to take that path. I felt very ableist for complaining. So why don't we do something about it? The technology already exists, voice to text and text to translation. In no way are my students disabled, but the fringe of my class, those that cannot comprehend my lessons and demonstrations for lack of English language skills, represent the largest group of people in need of some help. And we can help. When we plan for and embrace this difference, we can counter this difficulty by building content everyone can tap into. Ideally, the combination of speech to text and text to translation can attract an audience in just about any classroom, any political gathering, any opera, and any place where someone is speaking to a diverse group of people. I need you to write a program that listens to the instructor's words, writes them on a screen, and instantly translates them into the language of choice that will then be read individually by my students on their own personal screens. In this way, the empowerment of students is grand. Temple Grandin said, "I am different, not less." By making this program available to all of my students, not only will the students on the fringes benefit, but all of my students, and all of the students in the school will benefit. How nice it would be to be able to look back at a note and see exactly what the instructor said while doing what the instructor did. Students can process the information at their own speed, in their own way, without having to ask for anything that does not already exist for them. This is the power of universal design in learning.